When we think of wealthy people, we often imagine the same scene: mansions, luxury cars, extravagant parties. But what if I told you that not all wealthy people are the same? In fact, each person who reaches wealth lives in their own way, spends in their own way, and has completely different motivations. In this video, you'll discover 16 types of wealthy people, some of whom you might not know, each with their own story and lifestyle. And more importantly, you'll understand how these differences can reveal a lot about what truly matters in building and maintaining a fortune. If you want to find out which type of wealth connects most with your values, or if you're just curious about what makes some people hold on to everything while others lose it all, stay tuned until the end. First type, royal wealth. They were born into privilege, surrounded by advantages most only see in movies. But is the life of the royal wealth truly a bed of roses? Royals represent the classic concept of old money. They are those who bear the weight of family history, with generations dedicated to maintaining both assets and prestige. For them, wealth goes beyond money. It involves tradition, responsibility, and a reputation to uphold. This type of wealth is sustained by a structured system of investments and protection strategies, including real estate, fixed income assets, and often family businesses that continue to expand. Despite the perks, this fortune comes at a cost. Many heirs feel pressured to follow the legacy, regardless of their own aspirations. With so much responsibility, some end up feeling restricted, bound by what's expected rather than what they truly want. Imagine inheriting a fortune your family built over centuries. It's as if each decision you make impacts not only your future, but also that of every past generation. So it's easy to see why royals are so cautious. One wrong move can tarnish a hard-earned reputation. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to live with the pressure of maintaining a family legacy? Could you forge your own path, or would you feel obliged to honor what your family has built? Second type, trust fund heirs. Imagine knowing you're a millionaire, but access to your fortune is blocked until someone decides you're ready. Trust fund heirs have their wealth protected by legal mechanisms that control when and how they can access their funds. Often the children or grandchildren of large fortunes, they receive their inheritance through periodic payments, sums released on milestone birthdays, or even specific restrictions that condition the use of money on certain life choices. The objective? To protect the estate and ensure that the wealth lasts for generations. However, this control can lead to conflicts. Many heirs feel frustrated, as if they're being deprived of choices about their own futures. For some, this dependence creates a disconnect from family values, or even pressure to prove their worth independently of their inheritance. What would you do if you knew you could only touch your fortune at predefined moments? Would it be a protection for you, or would it feel like a prison? Third type, real estate wealth. They don't need a fortune all at once. Their wealth is built in every plot of land, every square foot they buy. Real estate wealth refers to those who built or increased their fortunes through strategic investments in properties. Instead of a fast and risky approach, they see wealth as a long-term process, accumulating assets with discipline and patience. They acquire properties ranging from land and houses to commercial buildings and apartments, ensuring not only financial gains, but also a solid foundation that in many cases, is passed on to the next generation. However, this type of wealth demands a long-term financial vision and a lot of discipline. The real estate market can be unstable and requires high maintenance costs, taxes, and the ability to adapt to sector fluctuations. Could you wait years to see your investment grow, or do you feel you'd prefer a quicker path to financial success? This strategic, forward-looking approach is what makes real estate wealth such a resilient group. Fourth type, discreet wealth. They have millions, but you'd never know they're wealthy just by looking. Discreet wealth consists of those who accumulate fortune without flaunting it, choosing to live a simple and often invisible lifestyle. For them, true wealth is in the freedom that money brings, the freedom to choose where to invest, what to buy, and most importantly, to maintain control over their own lives without drawing attention. These individuals invest in quality rather than status, spending their money on experiences and personal comfort instead of flashy luxury items. However, this discretion comes with challenges. Discreetly wealthy people often face judgment or misunderstandings from friends and family who don't understand their lifestyle. Additionally, they can end up isolated, trying to avoid others finding out the size of their wealth. Could you resist the temptation to show your wealth? Or do you think social pressure would ultimately prevail? By focusing on a life without excess, the discreet wealth are often the most stable and satisfied among the types of wealthy people. Fifth type, philanthropists. They have a fortune for themselves, but choose to make others' lives their greatest wealth. Philanthropists are people who, after accumulating large fortunes, dedicate a significant portion of their wealth to social causes. These individuals, who may be former entrepreneurs or heirs to large estates, believe that the real value of wealth lies in positively impacting the world around them. They travel the world, raise funds, and invest time and resources into projects that seek to make a difference. For philanthropists, the true measure of success is not just what they accumulate, but the legacy they leave behind. Although philanthropy is a noble cause, many face challenges in balancing their own finances with the desire to help others. Without proper planning, generosity can compromise their own financial security. Do you believe that being wealthy also means being responsible for changing others' lives? How far would you go to help others, even with a large fortune? For many, being a philanthropist is not just a choice, but a way to find a greater purpose in life beyond accumulating wealth. Sixth type, don't ask questions. Wealth. They achieved wealth quickly, but with a secret they prefer to keep hidden. Don't ask questions. Wealth refers to those who reached financial success through means that often raise questions about legality or morality. Over time, many of these individuals attempt to clean up their image and invest in legal and respectable businesses, but the past remains a shadow over their wealth-building journey. Though they enjoy a comfortable life, they often choose to keep their financial history a secret, preferring that no one knows how they really acquired their wealth, whether through risky deals or questionable income sources. Although the wealth is undeniable, the ethical dilemma persists. Living with the weight of a financial secret can generate anxiety and even insecurity. Additionally, the fear of exposure can affect investment decisions and how they handle their own money. Could you live with this kind of secret? Or do you think honesty is key to maintaining a safe and respected fortune? Don't ask questions. Wealth lives in a delicate balance between enjoying their wealth and hiding the path they took to achieve it. Seventh type, celebrities. They have millions and are constantly adored, but their wealth is as volatile as their status. Celebrities, including actors, musicians, athletes, and influencers, achieved their fortunes quickly, usually through a career of prominence and fame. However, the celebrity lifestyle is constantly exposed and depends on maintaining their relevance in the market. For these individuals, financial success is not guaranteed and must be constantly supported, whether through lucrative contracts, sponsorship deals, or new projects that keep their image alive. The problem for many of these wealthy people is that fame can be fleeting. What is a success today can turn into an abrupt fall tomorrow. The stress of maintaining this lifestyle, public pressures, and constant competition can affect both financial and emotional health. Could you handle the pressure of being constantly in the spotlight? Do you think the money is worth the stress that comes with it? For celebrities, wealth can be both a blessing and a curse, a roller coaster of highs and lows that demands balance and resilience. Eighth type, wealthy motivators. They got rich by teaching others how to get rich. But do they really practice what they preach? Wealthy motivators are those who built their fortune by selling the idea of achieving financial success. Through lectures, books, and seminars, they share their secrets on how to get rich. These individuals know how to sell the dream of financial success, creating an attractive formula that promises quick and easy results. The appeal of their teachings is that they speak directly to those looking to improve their financial lives without knowing where to start. However, the most common criticism of this group is that often their own methods of enrichment have little to do with what they preach. The reality is that many of them made money by teaching about success, not necessarily by applying the strategies they share. Therefore, it's important to be cautious before blindly following the advice of those who make a living selling a magic formula. Do you believe wealthy motivators are truly helping people become rich, or are they just profiting from this dream? Wealthy motivators show that to be financially successful, the key often lies in understanding others' needs and knowing how to sell solutions, even when true success is not about money, but about the art of persuasion. Ninth type, newly rich. They came into a large fortune overnight, but do they know how to keep it? The newly rich are people who, unexpectedly, gained wealth very quickly. This can happen in sectors like technology, cryptocurrencies, or even emerging businesses, where a big opportunity turns into a fortune. These individuals often experience a sudden change in their financial life, but without a strong foundation in financial education or wealth management habits, they may struggle to maintain long-term success. The lack of financial planning and the temptation to spend impulsively are common pitfalls for this group. The sudden status change can lead to rushed financial decisions, resulting in debt, unsuccessful investments, or even the loss of newly acquired wealth. The key to lasting success is having the right mindset and seeking financial guidance, something many overlook until it's too late. Would you be able to keep your fortune after becoming rich overnight, or would you lose control of your spending? The newly rich face the challenge of adapting quickly to a new reality, requiring discipline and knowledge to ensure their fortune doesn't vanish as quickly as it appeared. 10th type, stock market and hedge fund rich. They make millions by investing in the market, but they're always walking the fine line between success and failure. The stock market and hedge fund rich make their fortune through aggressive, high-risk investments in stocks and other financial vehicles. These investors are known for their appetite for risk, willing to bet large sums on stocks, bonds, and funds that offer huge returns, but also high chances of loss. Their strategy is always dynamic, often involving quick trades and decisions requiring deep market knowledge. The life of the stock market and hedge fund rich can be an emotional roller coaster. Market volatility can make these investors lose large sums in the blink of an eye. Furthermore, the constant stress and pressure of making significant financial decisions can impact their mental health and quality of life. Would you take the risk in such an unpredictable market? Do you think the possibility of huge gains is worth the risk of losing everything? The stock market and hedge fund rich are constantly on the edge, with one foot in high society and the other in financial risk, where victories can be grand, but losses can be devastating. 11th type, poker and lucky rich. They won a fortune in one big stroke, but will luck always be on their side? The poker and lucky rich are those who, through a big stroke of luck, suddenly came into wealth. For poker players, this can mean a series of wins in high-level tournaments, while the lucky ones may have gained large sums through betting or even a single favorable chance. Wealth comes to these individuals unexpectedly and often unpredictably. The main challenge for the poker and lucky rich is maintaining their wealth. Often, these individuals lack a strong foundation in financial education, which can lead to impulsive spending or risky investments without fully understanding the consequences. Luck, as attractive as it is, isn't something that can be controlled, and this puts their fortune in constant jeopardy. Would you be able to manage a fortune acquired so quickly and unpredictably, or would you let luck dictate your fate? For the poker and lucky rich, the biggest challenge is turning momentary luck into lasting financial stability, something that requires discipline, planning, and patience, qualities that don't always accompany sudden wealth. 12th type, serial entrepreneurs. They're not afraid to start from scratch, and they often do it repeatedly, creating and scaling successful businesses. Serial entrepreneurs are individuals with a huge passion for creating and expanding new businesses. For them, financial success comes from the ability to identify opportunities, turn ideas into reality, and manage multiple companies at once. Their life is a constant quest for new challenges, driven by the idea of building something new each time. They know the risk is high, but they also know the return can be even greater. Although their dynamism and entrepreneurial spirit are their main strengths, the relentless work can lead to emotional and physical burnout. Serial entrepreneurs frequently experience ups and downs, with many ideas and businesses failing before they reach success. The secret is persistence, but also balancing work dedication with mental health. Could you handle so many ups and downs while always seeking a fresh start, or would you find it difficult to maintain such an intense routine? Serial entrepreneurs know that success comes with a dose of failure, and the key to wealth is never giving up, learning from each mistake, and always looking for new opportunities. 13th type, tech-rich. They are the masters of innovation, creating the future while building their fortunes with a unique vision. The tech-rich are those who get wealthy by creating innovations that change the world. Whether it's developing revolutionary software, creating new gadgets, or providing digital solutions, these individuals are at the forefront of the most promising industries. They not only ride the wave of tech growth, but also possess an exceptional ability to identify problems and find digital solutions. For the tech-rich, progress never stops, and success comes with mastering digital tools, technical knowledge, and a vision of the future. The path to wealth in technology can be challenging and uncertain. These individuals often face years of hard work, failures, and the constant pressure to innovate. Additionally, the sector is highly competitive and requires continuous improvement. Relying on a single product or service can be risky, and many tech-rich need to diversify their income streams to ensure financial stability. Would you have the courage to bet everything on a single technological innovation, or do you prefer a safer path to building wealth? The tech-rich stand out for their ability to anticipate the future, but their success depends not only on innovation, but also on their ability to handle the challenges and risks that arise along the way. 14th type, authors and successful writers. 5. They turn words into wealth, but does literary success come with the same effort as traditional business? The literary rich are those who achieve wealth by writing books, creating influential works, or publishing content that resonates with large audiences. For many, writing is a passion, but for these authors it's also a source of profit, whether through bestsellers, self-help books, or even fiction that touches readers' hearts. These individuals build their fortune with creativity and the skill to capture readers' attention. The path to literary wealth can be long and uncertain. Many authors face difficulties getting recognized at the start of their careers, and success isn't always guaranteed. Additionally, the publishing market is increasingly saturated, requiring these authors not only to write well, but also to know how to promote themselves and manage their copyright. Creative block and maintaining a loyal audience are also constant challenges. Would you risk pursuing a writing career, knowing that success might take years to happen? The literary rich show that with talent, perseverance, and a bit of luck, it's possible to turn a love for writing into a lucrative career. However, true wealth goes beyond money. It's the ability to impact lives through words. 15th type, future rich. They haven't arrived yet, but they know exactly how they'll get there. And the best part, they're on the right path. The future rich are people who haven't yet achieved wealth but are fully focused on building it. Their secret lies in financial discipline, continuous investment in education, and a commitment to the long term. They know that money doesn't appear out of nowhere, so they consistently invest in assets, knowledge, and opportunities. For these individuals, the path to wealth is a journey, not an immediate destination. They understand that financial success is the result of small daily actions that accumulate over time. Despite their determination, many future rich face challenges like patience and resilience, as the process of achieving financial independence can take years, if not decades. They also need to balance the desire to accumulate wealth with the need to live in the present and enjoy life while pursuing their goals. So are you willing to invest the time needed to reach your financial goals, knowing the journey may be long? The future rich have the mindset of those who understand that wealth isn't a stroke of luck, but the result of strategic choices and the perseverance to move forward, even in the face of difficulties. 16th type, crypto and artificial intelligence rich. They bet on the future, and the future is already here. But are they ready for the risk of always being ahead? The crypto and artificial intelligence rich are visionaries who became wealthy by betting on emerging and disruptive technologies. These individuals invested heavily in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, or ventured into the frontiers of artificial intelligence, creating and profiting from innovations that are shaping the future. Their mentality is bold. They believe in the transformative potential of these technologies, often ignoring market uncertainties. The major risk for the crypto and artificial intelligence rich is volatility. The cryptocurrency market is extremely unstable, and technological advances can be unpredictable. Often, success depends on an almost intuitive ability to anticipate changes, which can be an immense risk, especially for those who enter markets without adequate understanding. The lack of regulation in cryptos also creates vulnerabilities. First, would you have the courage to invest in something as unpredictable as cryptocurrencies or artificial intelligence, knowing the ups and downs of this journey? For the crypto and artificial intelligence rich, the key to success lies in a deep understanding of new technologies and a calculated risk approach. Although the profit potential is high, they face the challenge of staying relevant in an environment that's constantly evolving. Remember, no matter which type of rich you identify with, the secret to maintaining your fortune lies in balance. The key is not just in accumulating wealth, but in managing it wisely, with adaptability and vision for the future. Whether you're a serial entrepreneur, a tech investor, or someone still on the path to financial independence, the journey to wealth is made of conscious choices and well-planned strategies. If you enjoyed these tips and want more content like this, leave a like, comment, and share with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos full of insights on how to build and manage your fortune. Thank you for staying with us, and until next time.